It is a Sunday, it is raining, I have my coffee. What better time to talk about the chaos of social media? Cheers. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Saturday. Saturday. Anyways, cheers. Welcome. My name is Bobby. I do a daily drawing challenge. I'm an artist who happens to be on social media in 2024. And I got some thoughts about social media in 2024, hence why you clicked on this video. With the uncertainty of TikTok being a thing in the future, Instagram massively messing up with AI, and Twitter being Twitter, it really feels like social media platforms are kind of crumbling a little bit. And if you're an artist who has kind of built up their following on social media, who has built up a business, a livelihood, and all that kind of stuff on social media, it can feel insane. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. Maybe if there's anything left, if there are any new platforms, what are we gonna do? That's the premise of this video. But yeah, it really does feel like all of the big social media players right now are kind of dropping the ball and really messing up. And so like if you're an artist who is just starting social media in 2024, oh buddy, I do not envy you, my friend. Obviously I'm saying, I said that like I'm somewhere already. I'm really not. Because I'm still trying to build social media in 2024. But like I've just been seeing so many of my mutuals, friends on TikTok, because that's my main platform still, just kind of get out of it, you know, and it's totally understandable. I've kind of been slowing down on it a little bit too. It's like with the adoption of AI, a lot of these companies saw that and saw it as a green light to say, how fast can we screw over our users, and did a speed run any percent. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should go and delete all your social media. I think it's still a valuable and necessary part of any business model for social media or being an artist or creator. It's just kind of where things are. I think it's just a thing. Like unless you're like a gallery artist who's like selling abstract art and all that kind of stuff, and you can just totally ignore social media and whatnot and just like go like direct to the gallery, you can ignore this, right? But like if you're not that, then you kind of need some sort of social media presence. And so it's not about, I think, in the long run, deleting everything and starting over. I think it's about just reallocating resources, pouring more effort into being cautious with how and where you post your art, and supporting what you want to see more of. Segue, not sponsored, but segue. I just recently hopped onto Kara, or Kara, I'm not really sure which is the correct pronunciation. I'm sure someone can tell me. It is a social media platform that just opened up into beta. There's tons of bugs. It's real kind of janky at the moment, but the vision is there of being an anti-AI platform for artists, kind of like Artful, with I think a little bit more backing and a little bit more connections to people in the industry. They've partnered with Glaze. I do not know how Glaze works, and I don't pretend to know, but all I do know about it is that it's supposedly really good for artists who want to protect their art against AI theft and the like. It puts like a glaze, like, you know, a glaze over the art digitally that you can't see, but the machine algorithm can detect it, and it just spits out trash. So that's a way to like make your art unstealable from AI, and it's integrated right into it. At the time that I'm recording this, it's not really implemented yet. It's there, but they've had to like disable it and work on it, and the app is still in beta. What do you expect, right? But it's promising, and they have tons of connections to industry professionals and studios, game studios, film studios, media companies, and the like, that you could actually apply for jobs on, which I thought was really cool. The ability for artists to be connected with like industry professionals in like a LinkedIn kind of way and apply for jobs is really cool, especially on a platform that cares about artists. So we'll see where that goes. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, there's Artful. I don't know. What else is there? I really don't know what else there is. I really don't know what else there is that supposedly cares about fighting against AI in social media. But regardless, I'm not going to be deleting my Instagram account, even though I don't judge a single person for doing that as an act of protest, because I've just built up way too much on Instagram that it would take probably the amount of time that I've been on Instagram to kind of restructure it and save all the photos and upload them somewhere else. And I mean, it just kind of sucks. So long story short, if you're an artist on social media in 2024 and are kind of feeling hopeless, you're not alone. You are joined by so many, unfortunately, millions of people who are also in the same boat of being frustrated and upset and just kind of hopeless when it comes to social media in 2024. But that does not mean that we can give up. There are tons of apps being made every day that have the potential to become the next Instagram. I don't know if Artful or Kara are going to be those. Probably not, but regardless, there are so many people who are trying to counteract what these big social media platforms are doing, and I think it's just gonna take some time. But in the meantime, be mad. Let these social media companies know that they are royally messing up and keep making art anyways, because if the AI artists get their way, then nobody will be making art at all, and that's not a world that any of us want to create. So and also there's YouTube, which, by the way, brings us to the outro. Subscribe, like this video if you did like it. If you have any comments, thoughts about social media in 2024 as an artist, drop them below. I will try to read and reply to every single one, as I often do. I will hopefully be making a lot more content on YouTube now that all these other platforms are going to shit, or at least stumbling a little bit. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.